Hello there and welcome to the channel. Today we are doing a banner towing mission in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 career mode. And although it is a kind of mission that doesn't make much money, I do enjoy it because it is fun. And it's not all about money, you know, like you have to fly the kind of missions that you enjoy the most. And because I fly a Cessna 172 in real life, I have a private pilot license. Been flying for about 5 years now. I do enjoy flying the Cessna 172 in the simulator, and I find the banner towing to be one of the more interesting mission types. Now, there has been a bug in the career mode where banner towing was pretty much broken, and I believe that there is a chance that it might have been fixed, so I want to give it another chance to see if it has been fixed. And so we are in our aircraft, and it is now time to do the startup. So let me start. Oh, I forgot to start with my knee board, which I enjoy.
Delta 1245, contact Providence approach on 123.675. 123.675 for Delta 1245, good day.
Let's see, here's my knee boards.
4582, contact New York
and here's
approach
my...
on 125.7. 125.7.
Not that I need it because I pretty much know it by heart now, but this is the checklist that I use at my flight school. So it's kind of a good refresher.
Boston Center, Brickyard 5805, flight level
so
330.
Let's check that the fuel selector is on both. The fuel shutoff is pushed in, which means it's not off. Trim should be set to takeoff. Mixture is pulled. Throttle should be cracked. And there was one thing I wanted to check. What is that? What did I want to check? Well, it'll come back to me if it needs to. Okay, so with that, I will set master on, beacon on, and this is when we say clear prop. And we're gonna start the engine. So I start the engine, wait that the engine catches, and then push the mixture. Then I will lean the mixture control so that I don't clog the spark plugs. Okay. Let's make sure that our
overlay activated. Overlay off.
Yep. That our let's see, our we're gonna turn on the avionics now. There it is. Avionics are on. Transponder should be set to alt. There it is. Let me see what's our flight plan for today. Okay. There it is. So, okay. Let's get information about this airport. This is a towered airport, so we can actually set the ATIS to the radio to the ATIS to listen to the ATIS. Nice. Okay. So 133.65, and I'm gonna set that on channel 2. 133.65.
United 17 contact New York Center on 132.6.
There we go.
132.6 for United 17. Good day.
and I need to be monitoring the ATIS.
ST at 3500 feet. Temperature 11. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3007. Density altitude minus 600 feet. Advise on initial contact. You have information Lima.
Information Lima.
Tweet New Haven Airport. Information Lima. 0553 Zulu. Arriving and departing runways 142. Wind 050 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, broken at 2500 feet. Solid overcast at 3500 feet. Temperature 11. Dew point 7. Altimeter 3007. Density altitude minus 600 feet. Advise on initial contact. You have information Lima.
Information Lima. So this is same intentions.
Information Lima.
It is not Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Arriving and departing runways 14.
So I'm setting what Microsoft Flight Simulator gives me as the air pressure here.
Visibility 10. Sky conditions, broken at 2500 feet.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to ground at 121.
Temperature 11. Dew point 7.
121.7.
Altimeter 3007. Density altitude minus 60.
There it is. And there we go. So now we're on COM2. And let's check our mission steps here. Oh, that is what I needed to do. I need to set my yoke, to initialize my yoke, force feedback yoke. And it takes about a second, and I need to restart the force feedback yoke software, which is a bit of a pain, but got it. Anytime you restart the yoke, you have to restart the software as well. Is what it is. Okay, so now that should be working. Yes, my yoke is now working.
Ready on my side, guys. Yep. What's your status?
All right.
Okay, see you in a minute.
Hey, buddy. My name's Meredith. I'm your ground contact.
Okay. Hello, Meredith.
You surely know the drill. We're advertising for a local entertaining center. Hook the banner at the pickup spot and fly it above Buell's Beach. Got it? Sure thing. You're taking the lead, but I'm here on the radio just in case. No worries. How about we spread some good vibes? Let's go!
Let's go. Okay. Let's request taxi clearance.
Ground. Cessna November 16100. Ready to taxi. Departure to the north with Oscar.
And we're gonna ask it to say intentions as well. And this is New Haven ground, 974 Tango Alpha at GA parking. Ready to taxi with information Lima.
Alpha Cross runway, tree 2 Bravo, Cessna 100.
Skyhawk 974 Tango Alpha, Tweed New Haven Airport ground. Taxi to East Ramp Stand 21 via Golf Alpha Hotel. Have a great day.
I think it did not understand what I was saying, but that's okay. Ground 974 Tango Alpha, request taxi to runway 24 with information Lima. It's not runway 24, it's runway 14 actually.
Skyhawk 4 Tango Alpha, runway 24, taxi via Golf Alpha Hotel. Hold short of runway 24.
Somehow it's giving me what I want, but let's see. Let's remove the confusion here because that's gonna be annoying otherwise. Let's see where we are supposed to be. Runway what? Runway 2? Runway 2. You have a ground 974 Tango Alpha, request runway 02.
Skyhawk 4 Tango Alpha, runway 2, taxi via Golf Alpha. Hold short of runway 2.
Taxi 2, taxi via Alpha Golf to runway 2, 974 Tango Alpha. And hold short of runway 2, I should have said. Alright. The weather is quite lovely. And the wind was pretty small as I recall. Let's check again. Yeah, there's like 5 knots of wind. Yeah, 9 knots at from 6-0. I'm really hoping the bug is gone and I can actually catch the banner. So the bug was that no matter what I did, it was impossible to catch the banner. And I found in the forum that it's a known issue that other people were having, and that has been closed by Asobo, so hopefully it's fixed. Finger crossed. Okay, where are we now? Ah, boy, looks like we're gonna have to go all the way around. So I'm gonna go and accelerate the sim rate a little bit here. Need to turn it on.
Sim rate 1.
Okay. Because that's gonna take forever.
Sim rate 2.
Okay. Okay, let's brake here.
Sim rate 1.
Crossing runway 32.
Sim rate 2.
Gotta go this way. Alright, I see the hold short over there. Taxi speeding, no.
Avalon 465, ready to taxi. Avalon 465, runway 2,
Sim rate
taxi
1.
via Charlie, hold short of runway 20, then Bravo.
It's my ground speed. Ah, there it is. 21. Still a little too fast. It's supposed to be definitely under... Probably around 15 knots is a good ground speed to have. There we go, holding short of...
Sim rate 0.5.
Company 737 on your left.
Sim rate 1.
I was so concentrated on changing the sim rate that I passed the hold short. So let's go to COM1 now. And
New Haven Tower, Cessna November 16100. Ready for north departure at runway 2.
Cessna November 16100. Altimeter
Skyhawk 4 Tango Alpha, contact ground on 121.7.
Cleared for takeoff runway 2.
Cleared for takeoff runway 2.
Tower 974
Cessna
Tango Alpha, holding short
100.
runway 02. Ready for departure. Request north departure.
Skyhawk 4 Tango Alpha, runway 2, wind 050 at 10, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 2, clear for takeoff. 974 Tango Alpha. Alright. So we have We are cleared for takeoff. We set our lights properly. Landing lights is good. Flap is up. Mixture full rich. Landing light is on. We're checking there's nobody in the final. That seat belts are on, doors are locked, and all the indicators are in the green. Yep, it's all looking good. So let's take off. Full power. Yeah, speed alive. And rotate speed. Rotating. Rotate is about 55 knots, and then we're shooting for about 75 knots. That's VY. There it is. Ah, this is very nice scenery. So we're climbing to 500 feet.
Cessna 100. Continue for north departure.
Alright, acknowledging.
New Haven Tower, Cessna November 16100.
Airlots, Dragonfly
Continue for
9,
north
don't
departure.
forget to release the hook before you make your approach above the pickup zone. The bullseye is between the two poles. Aim there and you'll hook the banner just right. Grab the banner,
Alright.
maintain a steady flight at about 6 feet, then adjust your pitch just right to hook the tow line. After that, you should climb out at full throttle and soar away to the towing zone. You can fly safe. I've alerted other planes that you're towing a banner, so you're all set.
Okay. So let's not climb too high. We want to be at pattern altitude. Let's I don't think we need the gates anymore. It's more realistic that way. The scenery is gorgeous, but let's not get distracted. I see a little basketball court down there. A few boats. And we are running on the left downwind runway 2. So this is to extend the pole. Yeah, the pole is extended. Okay, we passed numbers, so we're going to 1500 RPM, and then we're going to turn base. And then we're going to put our flaps as if we were landing, so 10 degrees. 20 degrees in base. We're shooting for 75 knots here. Pretty much doing as if we were landing here. And full flaps. Alright, where is that banner? I am not seeing it. I think I see it. I think this is those flags over there, so.
In for pickup.
Okay. Align with banner. Oh, okay. Need to extend a little bit. Okay, so I want to fly as low as possible.
Citation 3 Alpha Tango ready to taxi.
It's looking pretty good.
Runway 20 taxi via hotel Alpha Citation 3 Alpha Tango.
Barely off the ground, and there.
You
Whoa,
hooked it.
got it.
The banner's deploying. It was close, but you pulled it off. Well done.
Very
Now let's
nice.
tow the banner on site.
Flaps
now
up.
that you've hooked the banner, we're clearing the zone. Release it here once you're back.
Okay, let's climb. 75 knots. Okay, that was great. Check that banner. Okay. Fun park. Oh, I'm pretty low. Pretty low. Okay, so now we want to go and follow the flight plan. So let's put the flight plan in there. Let's put our position. Okay. That's where I wish I had a
At
a
our 11
replay
o'clock, about
option.
a mile out, you'll spot the Superior Court of New Haven. This imposing building is part of Connecticut's judicial system and has seen its fair share of dramatic cases over the years, if only those walls could talk. The original courthouse in New Haven dates back to the 18th century, though the current structure has been updated and expanded to meet modern needs. It's a favorite filming location for legal dramas, thanks to its classic architecture. Here's something. The courthouse is located right near the historic New Haven Green, which was laid out in 1638 and is one of the oldest public spaces in the United States.
So I'm gonna stay at about 1,000 feet. Okay, I need to. I'm gonna pause the game for just a second here because there is a scam here that I want to. Let's see how I'm gonna. That I want to mute. So let's see. Channel. 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 Okay, I'm gonna have to ban that user and there we go. That is done. Okay, back to the flight. Yeah, that was a spam bot from streamboo.com, which is not a completely legal thing. That it's not following the terms of service of Twitch. So I just wanted to make sure that I banned that account and remove the chat. Okay. So back on track. I think, I'm not sure what altitude the banner towing is supposed to be at. I think it's at 1,000 feet, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. That's one thing where the blue gates are useful to confirm that the altitude is correct. And let me know in the chat what is your favorite mission type in career mode. I think mine is well, it's a little bit hard to say because some of them pay well, like the cargo missions obviously are the ones that pay the best, but they are not particularly challenging in terms of piloting. I mean, it's just going from point A to point B. I think the banner towing is interesting because it makes me
Frequency change approved.
be precise on picking up the banner, and also allows me to fly the 172, which I fly in real life, and so find it useful to remain proficient in the aircraft that I fly most often in real life. Unfortunately, it doesn't pay much in carrier mode. Firefighter missions are interesting as well. Unfortunately, there's a bug in carrier mode again where you can't get an A at the moment. It's quite annoying, really. Hopefully it'll be like this banner towing bug that they fixed. That'd be nice.
Since we're just west of New Haven, let's talk about Tweed New Haven Airport, KHVN. This airport has been around since 1931 and is named after John H. Tweed, a local aviation enthusiast. It's a favorite for pilots who want to avoid the hustle and bustle of the major New York airports, and it's got a reputation for being a friendly, easygoing place to land. The airport has played a role in everything from World War II training flights to serving as a base for regional airlines. If you look closely, you might spot the original terminal building, which has that classic mid-century vibe.
Interesting, interesting. All right. We learned something. All right, so I'm gonna have to make a 180 just past that beach right here down below, and there it is. Let's make that 180.
Make sure the banner's readable from below.
Oh, 600
the angle
feet.
to the coastal zone is key.
Okay. Speed at 72. So I'm going way too fast right now. And too high. So I'm gonna... I'm also way too far from the beach. Okay, 600 feet. There you go. 72. I should have a good altitude now. Where is pass start? There it is.
This is it. The beach is awaiting. Time to show off.
So we want to stay below 72 knots, but not too low, and follow those gates. I think I'm going to keep the gates because it's kind of hard to know.
Curious about what's written on your banner? Fun Park at Milford. Gear up for adventure. I love the big frill. Definitely.
Can go a little faster, but not that much. Yeah, there it is. Let's shoot for 70. So let's see if I can do it without the gates. There you go. That's gonna be an interesting challenge. Oh, I'm going a little too fast. I'm gonna stay at 600. Oh, now I'm going way too low. Too slow. Let's accelerate a little bit. $600. I want to stay at 600. Okay, let's not go too fast.
Skyhawk 4 Tango Alpha, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Yeah, it's really challenging to maintain altitude, speed, and stay close to the beach. Which is what makes that kind of mission interesting. Another type of mission I like these days is the search and rescue missions in an airplane. What a... I'm too close to the beach, I think. Saying I'm not... No, I'm good. Wow, the gates makes things so much easier.
The banner was really eye-catching, so the client will be pleased.
Okay.
Your final step is the drop zone. I'll give you some space.
Alright.
Since there aren't any major landmarks directly beneath us, let's talk about the city of West Haven, which we're flying over right now.
The airport.
West Haven is known for its long stretch of public beaches, over
New
3
Haven
miles
Tower,
in fact.
Cessna, November
The shoreline here has been a
16100
favorite spot for locals
is
since
4
the late
miles west,
1800s,
600
when trolleys
with
would
Oscar
bring
to
city
land.
dwellers out for a day at the shore. During
Cessna,
World War
November
II, the area played a role in
1600,
coastal
New Haven
defense,
Tower.
with observation
Altimeter
posts
299
set up to
at 2.
keep an eye out for
Runway
enemy
2.
submarines. These days, the boardwalk is a great place for a stroll,
Cessna
and if you look
100,
closely, you
wind
might even
279
spot the
at 7,
Savin Rock
clear to land
Amusement
runway
Park
2.
site, once called the Coney Island, Connecticut,
Turn runway
Clear to
2.
before it
land, runway
closed in the
2.
1960s.
Cessna 100.
Let's contact St. Intentions. New Haven Tower, Skyhawk 974 Tango Alpha is 5 miles west, inbound with information Lima. I think we encountered the St.
Skyhawk 4
Intentions.
Tango Alpha, enter left base for runway 2.
Enter left base, runway 2, 974 Tango Alpha.
Skyhawk 4
Alright.
Tango Alpha, wind 050 at 10. Runway 2, cleared to land.
Runway 2, clear to land, 974 Tango Alpha. So, I believe I'm not gonna land quite yet. I need to drop the banner first. But this is gonna be done in the same way we do so 10 degrees of flap, 20 degrees of flap. So I believe I dropped the banner at the same place where I
Release the
picked it
banner
up.
right over drop zone. Nail
Okay.
the timing. You don't want it blowing around or getting damaged. Be careful when you drop the banner. If you're too high up, you can mess up the gear. If you're too low, it'll scrape against the ground and get shredded. Keep speed
Okay.
below 72 knots to
Dragonfly
preserve
9
the banner,
Aeroads,
please.
approaching drop zone.
Blend into the traffic over the drop zone, and remember you fly more slowly than everyone else. Release the banner gently. That way you'll avoid damaging other planes parked nearby.
Right button plus
Aeroads,
Y. So.
Dragonfly 95 on 5.
Okay, so I'm pretty much doing slow flight right now, and okay, it's dragging a little bit, but not too much, hopefully. And I think this is where I want to drop it right here. Okay, I dropped it.
Baron 9 Tango Juliet,
That's it, right on the money. We'll put this away and catch you later.
120 taxi via Hotel Alpha.
Right.
Runway
I was
20 taxi via Hotel
close to
Alpha,
stalling though.
Tango Juliet.
But that was a successful drop, that's what matters. Flaps all the way up. And now we're gonna just fly the pattern and retract the pole. There we go. Pole is retracted. And let's turn left to enter left downwind. Oh, there's a bit of turbulences here. A little bumpy. Let's look outside the plane. Alright, left crosswind and entering left downwind runway 2. At an altitude of about 1,000 feet. And this time we're gonna land. It's really a very nice airport here. Like, you have such a looks very realistic in the VR headset. Except for those lines on the ocean that I see straight ahead. Those, I don't know what those are. I think these are a glitch. Okay, so I'm at pattern altitude now, and I'm crossing the numbers just about now. So when you cross the number, I reduce RPM to 1500. And set 10 degrees of flaps. And then reduce my speed to 75 knots, which is the approach speed for the Cessna 172. Okay, time to turn base. And I'm gonna put 20 degrees of flap in the base. Feel like I'm a little low. But we'll see. I'm going to put a little bit of engine and a bit of throttle here. And time to turn final. And put the full flaps. Looking good. Right on the money. There's two, okay, a little bit below the ideal slope, because there's 3 lights on the VASI on the left side of the runway. And I'm a little slow here, below 60 knots. It's a little slow. Okay, past the numbers, so I'm gonna flare and gently. There it is. That was a pretty good landing. Quite happy with that.
Cessna 100, turn next taxiway.
Now the feel of the yoke, even though this is a force feedback yoke that's trying to be as close as possible to reality, it's quite different than the real airplane. I find on the real airplane I have to pull all the way to keep the wheels from touching the runway for as long as possible. It wants me to not go out here in the next one. Okay.
Exit runway when able.
Okay, exit runway when able. Sounds good. Yeah, so with this force feedback yoke,
Skyhawk 4 Tango Alpha, contact ground on 121.7.
Contact ground on 121.7, 974 Tango Alpha.
Cessna 100, contact ground on 121.7.
Runway 20 taxi via Hotel Alpha, Pilatus 902 Romeo.
And here we go. Acknowledge the taxi handoff.
121.7 for Cessna 100.
And now we're going to ask for taxi to parking.
New Haven ground. Cessna November 16100. Taxi to parking.
Cessna November 16100. Taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway. Cessna 100.
I could ask the same to say intentions, but yeah, there's not much point. Actually, why not? New Haven ground 974 Tango Alpha, clear runway 2, request taxi to transient parking.
Skyhawk 4 Tango Alpha, taxi to East Ramp Stand 19er via hotel. Good day.
Taxi to East Ramp via hotel. Good day. And 74 Tango Alpha. Not sure. Okay, I'm going around these airplanes here. There's two airplanes on top of each other here, it seems. A Grand Caravan, and I see some wings coming out of it in places where there shouldn't be wings. Okay, let's see. Gonna make a UE right here. And I think Microsoft Flight Simulator should rank you on how accurately you place your airplane on the T here. Because in real life, that's... I mean, it's not super important, because if you don't get it right, you can always do it with the...
Your run went off without a hitch, according to
manually.
Meredith. Time to pack up. Meet us back at the base, okay?
Okay. Alright, parking brake on. Let's put the flaps back up. And let's shut off the engine. So we pull the mixture. And voila. And turn off all the switches. Avionics off, master off, ignition off. Ooh, that's not a great performance. Am I gonna get an A? Oh, just barely under the A. My banner retrieval time was not the best, apparently. Pass execution quality could be improved, and drop banner precision could be improved as well. Alright. How much money did that give me? 56. Ha! That is not much.
Latest 902 Romeo, give way to the GA Baron on your right.
We'll give way to the GA Baron, Pilatus 902 Romeo.
Okay, so this concludes our banner towing mission.